The following program may contain coarse language, violence, and poorly spoken English. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, and welcome back to M&B Warband. I am Burt the Bandit. I'm talking to the guild master here at Sargoth, and this is a very interesting thing that's happened.
This war between the Kingdom of Nords and the Nordic rebels has brought our town on to the verge of ruin. Our caravans get raided before they can reach their destination. Our merchants are afraid to leave the safety of the town walls. And as if those aren't enough, the taxes to maintain the war take away the last bits of our savings. If peace does not return soon, I'm not sure if we can hold on much longer.
Oh, you are right, but who can stop this madness called war? See, what I'm thinking is, what would happen if rebels and a legitimate kingdom were to make peace with one another? Let's find out.
There have been attempts to reconcile the two sides and reach a settlement. However, there are powerful lords on both sides whose interests lie in continuing the war. These men urge all others not to heed the words of sensible men, but to keep fighting. While these leaders remain influential, no peace settlement can be reached.
Who are these warmongers who block the way of peace?
They are Jarl Brakka of the Kingdom of Nords, Lord Lethwin from the Nordic rebels, and Burt the Bandit of the Nordic rebels. Until they change their minds or lose their influence, there will be no chance of having peace between the two sides.
What can be done about this?
There is a way to resolve the issue. A particularly determined person can perhaps persuade one or both of these lords to accept peace. And even if that fails, it can be possible to see that these lords are defeated by force and taken prisoner. If they are captive, they will lose their influence. They can no longer oppose a settlement of peace. What do you think? Can you do it?
I might, if the price is right.
Most of the merchants in the town will gladly open up their purses to support such a plan. I think we can collect 12,000 dinars between ourselves. We'll be happy to reward you with that sum, if you can work this out. Convince Jarl Brakka, Lord Lethwin, to accept a peace settlement. And if either of them proves too stubborn, make sure he falls captive and cannot be ransomed until a peace deal is settled.
All right, I will do my best.
Excellent. You have our blessings. I hope you can deal with those two old goats. We will be waiting and hoping for the good news.
So, this is an interesting turn of events. Well, Brakka's right there, so I might as well talk to him.
Ah, good to see you again, Burt the Bandit. Your fame runs before you. Jarl Gastier may have fallen for your tricks, but if you fight me, you'll find me a more slippery foe. What is it?
Please, sir, it is time to end this war between the Nord rebels and the Kingdom of Nords.
I'm not sure I heard you right, Burt the Bandit. War is not easily forgotten by either side of the conflict, and I have a very long memory. Why should I take any interest in brokering peace with those dogs?
Oi, I'm one of those dogs, but perhaps I can talk you into it.
I still don't see why I should accept what you're asking of me.
Now I can ask him to do it for friendship and he'll go down. Let me try to persuade you.
Very well, make your case.
Attempt to persuade. You try your best to persuade your Bracker, but none of your arguments seem to come out right. Every time you start to make sense, you seem to say something entirely wrong that puts you off track. By the time you finish speaking, you failed to form a single coherent point in your own favour, and you realise that all you've done was dig yourself deeper into a hole. Unsurprisingly, your old Bracker does not look impressed. So I have to pay an extra 40 dinars.
Truthfully, Burt the Bandit, I fail to see the virtue of your reasoning.
Well then, perhaps I can make it worth your while. 7,040 dinars.
A generous gift to my coffers would certainly help matters. 7,040 dinars should do it. If you agree, then I'll go along with your suggestion.
Very well. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Oh, my dear Burt the Bandit, your generous gift has led me to reconsider what you ask. I have come to appreciate the wisdom of your proposal. You have convinced me, Burt the Bandit. Very well, then. You've my blessing to bring a peace offer to the Nordic rebels. I cannot guarantee they will accept it, but on the off chance they do, I will stand by it.
All right. Now, since the last time, Telrog came under siege and Vajig was almost raided a couple of times, I fought a few parties here and there. You know, nothing much. Now to find Devlin, who should be here in Newdale Castle. Though I should probably take a look at Telrog just in case. This shouldn't take too long. Now I wonder if they will actually make peace like other kingdoms do. Hard to say. I still have the army I had when I took Telrog Castle down there. Now, Lord Devlin really likes me. I helped him out in a few little fights after our failed attempt to take Telrog. Now he's up to 70.
If it isn't my champion, Burt the Bandit. I heard that you captured Jarl Gastia, but let him go. Well, I will not tell you what to do with your own prisoners.
Sir, it is time to end this war between the Nordic rebels and the Kingdom of Nords.
I am not sure I heard you right, Burt the Bandit.
Please, let me make my argument. Do it for the sake of our friendship. Only loss of sick relation. I don't mind that.
You've done well by me in the past, Burt the Bandit, and for that I will go along with your suggestion. But know that I do not like you using our relationship this way.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I need your help in this.
All right. But I will accept this for your sake. But remember, you owe me for this. You have convinced me, Burt. Very well then. You've my blessing to bring a peace offer to the Kingdom of Nords. I cannot guarantee they will accept it, but on the off chance they do, I will stand by it.
Now we will play the waiting game. I'm going to cut away and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay, we are back. The Kingdom of Vegas and the Kingdom of Nords have gone to war with one another. So, that should be interesting. The Vegas have a fairly large army. Now, while I am waiting for peace, it does not mean I don't want to expand. Sargoth has probably close to 400 men inside. I've gathered up 200 and I have Devlian following me back there. So, let's see what happens. Might as well upgrade my men while I can. This we have about 300 men going in, so we might win. Archers out here. Once we gain the wall, I'll bring my archers over the other side and clean them up. Alright, archers, charge in. For now, hold over there. They're gonna have a mixed army. But I did see that they have about 66 Huskarls inside, so that'll be hard when those finally come out. A lot of the lords inside of here have well, I've defeated them in battle, so they have medium strength troops mostly. Hold there. Right, I'm surrounded. I'm getting shot at. Great. Archers hold there. Pull back a bit. In fact, pull back even more.
Archers, hold up. Here. Over there. Archers, fall back if you can. Alright, he did that. It's not good. Either they shot me in the face or I got hit by a throwing weapon. Alright men, charge in. This is the last of them. Hopefully we can break into the town. Good job, lads. You've done me proud. How many did we lose? I lost 138. Allies lost all of theirs. Enemy lost 354. Better than I expected. Alright, lads. On to the keep. This'll be hard. Alright. We've taken it. Sargoth is ours. Stop. I yield. You're free to go. You're indeed a man of honor. And there's over 100 prisoners I can choose from. That's nice. We'll take the best soldiers, of course. Now, do I have anything I don't particularly want? No. Guess I'll take a few Vega veterans. We shall give Sargoth to Mashode, I think. There we go. Go to the castle, release the ladies. You're free to go. As are you. And you. And you. You, of course. Can't forget about you. You're free to go, my lady. You're all free to go. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut away here and come back in a moment. See you then. Alright, after cutting away, I got into a tavern brawl. And
He is the guildmaster here at Sargoth, from whom I took my mission earlier.
Ah, good day, Burt the Bandit.
But it was an incredible feat to get the Nordic rebels and the Kingdom of Nords to make peace.
And you made it happen. Your involvement has not only saved our town from disaster, it has also saved thousands of lives and put an end to all this grief this bitter war has caused. As the townspeople of Sargoth know that we'll be good on our word, and we are ready to pay you the 12,000 dinars as promised.
I could refuse it, but I want the money. Thank you very much.
Oh, of course. We had already got the money for you. Accept these 12,000, together with our most sincere thanks. Me and the people of our town will not forget your help.
There's still a question of whether or not the Kingdom of Nords will go to peace or not. They might not. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'm going to cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay. It has happened. The Nordic rebels and the Kingdom of Nords have made peace not long after I left Sargoth. Alright, so we're at peace with them. But I still have to help Lethwin Farseeker claim the throne of the Kingdom of Nords. So, there's that. Well, that was a little interesting, I suppose. I was curious to see what would happen if the two factions did actually make peace. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it all off here. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. See you then.